Hello guys, it's Luke from Luke's Mushrooms. We have Friday the 17th of June 2022. This is the first time this year I decided to visit this mountain coniferous forest, and I already have a first find here, which was quite difficult to spot, but every mushroom picker must like to see a nice rounded and smooth brown head of some mushroom. And this is the first Scarletina bolete for me this year. So it's time to pick it and clean it. You can see the head is red color from the bottom. The stem doesn't have reticulation. It has some red flakes. When you cut it, it's yellow at first, but then it's turning blue. And this mushroom is edible after being cooked well. So if you pick it, you need to make sure you cook it for long enough, which should be at least 15 to 20 minutes before you eat it. So this is the lovely first Scarletina bolete of this year, and it seems like it doesn't have any bugs inside, which is great. I checked the area a bit deeper in the forest, but there was nothing. Although I think around this forest road there are going to be here and there a few of them. We have a second one here. I wanted to take it out already, but I will check if it will be good for a picture actually. I just turned my camera off when I actually spotted another one, even more beautiful, here. And right now, as I'm saying it, I've spotted this small one next to it. So we have 3 Scarletina boletes at this spot. Some of them will be probably very photogenic, so I will spend some time taking pictures, and of course then I will pick them after that. And there was another small one next to them. It's quite tiny, but I'm taking the small ones as well. Nicely shaped. Then here we have these 2 friends. Again, a very lovely one. And the big one. This is probably the nicest one. Looks very good. A little bit damaged by slugs, but it's actually much better than I would expect now. I like when they are quite fat, like these 2 big ones. It's time for cleaning. We'll start with the small ones. Seems like they are clean inside, no bugs. This one does have some worms in there. Destroyed. People say these are never wormy, but in my experience they could be sometimes. This one destroyed as well. The hut will probably be usable. I will try to cut some more of it. Yeah, fortunately the worms didn't get too far in the hut. I expect this half will be similar. Yeah. Again, this part will be usable, but I hoped they won't be so much wormy. At least we can see it's not true that they never have worms inside. Guess what I have found? Yes, it's another Scarletina bolete. Again, pretty big one. And seems like it won't be too easy to take it out. The stem seems to be quite deformed down there. Also with a little spider. Yeah, pretty nice. Let's have a look how it looks inside. So far it looks alright. Yeah. It's a very lovely place here. And there are also some mushrooms here. I'm not 100% sure what they are. I'm getting closer to the car, and again, just on the side of a forest road, I have spotted this giant. The sound is good. The stem is very much damaged by slugs. The hut would be usable. Maybe I will try to pick it and open it. Let's have a look inside. There are no slugs, no worms in there. Slugs, of course, managed to destroy this mushroom a bit. And also in the hut I can see there are some bugs. I think the stem can be cut out completely. Let's check the hut. I think it will be okay, this half of it. Still the same road, even closer to the car. Still the same side of the road. And I can see something really great. You probably cannot, but there are two beautiful Scarletina boletes. So let's take it. I even feel sorry to do this, because this could be probably the most beautiful Scarletina bolete I have ever found. But if I leave it here, it would get destroyed. And I hope the small one will still continue growing, even the chance is pretty low, I think. Seems to be clean inside, which is great. But it looked so fresh that any bug or slug probably wouldn't have time to get to it. I'm sorry for having the cleaning so often off the picture, but I'm just getting used to this setup where I can have both of my hands free and show you the cleaning more often. So it's a really nice mushroom. So this is all I was able to find in this forest today, and I will continue to another forest to check for some summer ceps. So I am in this other forest now, and I have found those clusters which I showed you also in the previous video. I still don't know what these mushrooms are, and I don't know if I will find some other mushrooms except of these, but it's good to see them at least like this. No summer ceps yet, but there is one mushroom which looks pretty nice, and this is a russula. There are so many of ink cups here. Old ones and young ones as well. Another russula also looks very pretty. There are more of these mushroom clusters. This is one, and there is one more which is a bit smaller. That one could probably be good for pictures. I think this mushroom could be Phaeolus schweinitzi, but it's probably very young. And another mushroom growing on a tree is here. It's a chicken of the woods, but this one is quite old already. I would not pick this one for eating. This forest is also full of forest strawberries. So that's it from this forest. Except of those two russulas and some ink cups or those clustered mushrooms, I cannot say that mushrooms would be seriously growing here. So let's jump to the next day, to Saturday. So now it's Saturday, the 19th of June. I'm in one of my favorite forests. Here we have many beech trees, but also oak trees, a lot of them, and some others. And what I was really hoping for was to find some summer cep. Maybe you can see one already. I'm not going to pick it yet and not touch it much, because I want to take a picture first and then, of course, take it. So let's pick it. It's going out pretty easily, and it's basically perfectly shaped and no slugs touched this mushroom, which is really nice. I'm afraid it will be wormy, because at the beginning of summer they almost always are. So let's check. I'm doing it this way because I don't want too much of the dirt to stay on the mushroom, but here we can see there are some worms inside. It's not too bad. I think from here the mushroom is completely okay. So this is a very nice surprise for today. Here I have a second one, but it is so tiny that I believe if such mushrooms like this one are hidden somewhere between the leaves, it's basically impossible to find them. And here on this dead birch tree we have something that looks like probably oysters, but they are quite dry already. So yes, it is some kind of oyster mushrooms. They smell very nicely, but they are too dry. I'm not taking them. So guys, that's it for this video. I'm quite happy about the finds from today and from yesterday. The summer cep was really nice, the Scarletina boletes were really nice, and it's good to see that several forests are already waking up and some mushrooms are starting to grow. So I hope you liked this video. If yes, don't forget to click on the like button, or if you didn't, click on the dislike button. If you don't want to miss my future videos from the season and from other seasons, you can subscribe or hit the notification bell icon. So thank you for watching till the end, and see you next time. Bye bye.